Hello, got a really good one for you today. Oh yes, the band is the Tirith and their album Quetzalcoatl. I think I've pronounced that right. If I have, fine. If I haven't, let me know. Now the Tirith, veteran progsters, they've been around a while, and this is the follow-up to their quite magnificent album from 2022, which was Return of the Lydia. I loved that album to bits. In fact, after I bought it, I went and bought the Tirith's prior albums as well. When I heard this was coming out, I was very much looking forward to it, and I thank Gary at the PR company for thinking about me and sending me a review copy. And let me tell you, before I go any further, that whilst the Return of the Lydia is magnificent, Quetzalcoatl is even mightier than that. This is quite a stunning album. These chaps know their stuff, and this album is much more than just prog, right? Let me think of some words. It's a sweeping, atmospheric, expansive, and quite majestic listen. It delivers everything as it veers from like proper chunky heaviness all the way to sort of pastoral, typically English folk type stuff and everything in between. You know, the range of composition is just tremendous, and it all flows together so well despite all the variety that's going on. We've got soaring keyboards, we've got synth drums, we've got solid driving guitar, well placed solos, tight vocals, and a rhythm section that's so locked in it's frankly, well, ridiculous. The bass lines are so melodic, and the drumming is so effective. It doesn't waste a beat. You know, there's nothing not for the sake of it here. We've got a brief intro that leads straight into the title track. This is an immediate attention grabber. We've got heavy guitars, atmospheric keys, all creating quite a mystical atmosphere, which is quite fitting given the subject. And the song drives along, invoking that sort of ancient South American, Aztec, Mayan type feel. Quite sublime stuff. The slide is next. This is what you might call more traditional rock territory. Sort of like a hooky guitar based song, and the band demonstrating again what variety and scale they've got with what comes next in Moon King. This is quite an emotional, sweeping ballad, lush symphonics, tinkling piano, heartfelt vocals, marvellous. Back to Space is back to proper thumping neo prog, I guess. It's got some real weight and purpose behind it. And if you're familiar with the Tirith, this one links in with that running theme which runs through their albums, and that spaceship of theirs, the Lydia, it's kind of connected to that, and the lyrics are clever as well. Rabbit Ings, now we're into that pastoral English folk type territory. It's a bit trippy too, and got some upscale passages along with the folksy acoustics. All very engaging, I find it. Now, close to where I live is a country park called Rabbit Ings, and the lyrics tend to suggest to me at least, it could be related to that country park. I did ask, though apparently it's a bit of a secret, so quite intriguing, right? Dancing with Vampires, more variety, a nice slow burner. Spirit of the Volcano pumps up the heavy guitars again, heavy prog again. Masters of Highways is quite a brooding thing. And then comes Save the Oak, a really catchy chug fest with a folksy undercurrent. And you can probably guess what it's all about. Of course you can, don't tell me you can't. Save the Oak, you know what it's about, right? No Mind is quite fun. And then the closer of the Riddles is another clever song lyrically, with some superb guitar in it as well, giving quite a masterful end to an album which that word I think can be used to sum it all up. Masterful. Really enjoying this tremendously, as you can probably guess. I recommend it most highly. I really do. If you would like to, you can buy it from the Tirith's BandCamp page, which I will link to underneath, and you can go and listen to a couple of tracks and whatnot. But I can't recommend it highly enough. I think it's fantastic. So there we are, the Tirith, tongue twisting again today, can't talk. The Tirith Quetzalcoatl, monstrous stuff. Go and check it out. As I say, link in the description to the Tirith's BandCamp page. And if you do me a little teeny tiny favour before you disappear, and that's if you wouldn't mind clicking the subscribe button, doesn't cost anything and it all helps. So do that for me if you wouldn't mind. And as always, until next time, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and take care.